giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today, CEO of the United Way of East Central Iowa. We've got Tim Stiles here. Tim, welcome.
It's my pleasure to be here.
So it is that time of year,
Yes.
campaign time. So let's do a walkthrough of what the campaign looks like this year.
Well, every year we run the campaign, usually start about mid-August or so and try to get done before the holidays arrive. So that's really our push, but you'd be surprised how many campaigns run throughout well into the year. But that's really our focus is on the campaign and this year. And obviously we have a lot of things that we're trying to raise the resources for, a lot of things we're trying to accomplish. We got some great chairs this year. It's a family affair this year. We got Paul and his father, Daryl Morf, and Andrew Morf is also chairing the campaign this year. So, you know, Paul and Daryl are from Simmons Prine Law Firm, and Andrew's from Accenture, and both the family affair, that triumvirate, is bringing a lot of energy to the campaign.
And tell us just a bit about kind of the energy and what they're bringing to the table this year and how they're going to look at the campaign from their perspective.
Well, they're doing a real good job of recruiting other people in the campaign to help out in the campaign in various industries, like maybe in the construction area, obviously in the attorneys, the medical field, maybe in the financial area, that type of thing, to help out and maybe have some inroads into companies that we haven't had inroads with before. So having that resource at the table will help us. And, you know, many hands makes lighter work, so I think more people we have sitting at the table helping us out, the more success we'll bring in there, bringing that energy. One of the things that they brought to the table too was a challenge grant that allows, I think it's $100,000 from the Hall Prime Foundation that is going to match any increase in giving that somebody might have. So if, you know, they're given $5 per pay period and they up it to $10 per pay period, well, that's going to be a $20 impact thanks to the challenge grant. And that's something else that's at the table that I think is phenomenal and, of course, represents the generosity that we're used to here in Cedar Rapids.
Let's talk about just kind of the lay of the land when it comes to some maybe challenges that you're experiencing at this time of year specifically.
Well, the workplace campaign is challenging because the workplace is changing. We have people that are retiring that have given for a long period of time and maybe have a tradition of giving. They're getting replaced by younger donors that maybe don't have the resources that the people who are retiring they're replacing have. And we're finding out that their motivation for giving can be different too. So we need to engage them more. So for instance, when we go into a workplace campaign, those workers might very much be focused in on hunger prevention. So we want to focus in on all the things that we're doing to reduce that hunger and food insecurities in our communities. It could be early education. They may want to help kids make sure they get a good start when they enter school, so they may do stuff like book drives and that type of stuff. But we want to engage the workers a lot more than just come in and say, hey, it's United Way time to contribute. We want to show them, here's how your contribution is making a difference and how giving of your time and of your resources can help out in the community. And I think that really helps our campaign the more we can do that.
And let's talk about that, the importance of giving. And it isn't just, you know, hand out, let's give some dollars.
Mm-hmm.
It really is this sense of community.
It is, and one of the benefits I think of giving to United Way is it really is an investment in the community. It's not just giving to United Way and then we allocate out to a bunch of agencies. Those agencies and expertise comes to the table and we look at, okay, how can we move the needle in a positive direction to eliminate hunger or to improve education or financial stability for families. You can't just one agency, one program solve the problem. It takes many agencies working together, and that's the strength of United Way.
And it takes a number of people as well. Tell us a little bit about where someone could go to learn a little bit more, to help with the campaign, to volunteer.
The best place to go, because it has all the resources, is uweci.org. And also, if they want to dial off a landline, 211 can give them all the information they need. If they're needing services, 211 is good too.
Well, we wish you the best in your campaign this year, Tim. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.